We're having a blast this week here on The Now. Every day talking about tiny houses. Colorado is really at the center of this trend with tiny home builders, owners, even tiny house hotels all gaining worldwide attention. But we wanted to know if this lifestyle loses some luster after a year or so. Apparently, once you go tiny, you never go back.
It's going on 2 years, so it's been amazing.
Anita calls her tiny house journey a magical story.
I've always been interested in reducing my environmental footprint and really finding ways in which to live sustainably. It's an amazing opportunity to release your stuff and to declutter.
She says she's never looked back. Her adorable abode has made her somewhat of a celebrity, so we're not sharing her last name or exactly where in Colorado she lives.
I'm completely in love with the lifestyle.
She says one of the secrets to tiny living is an ongoing process.
I try to practice where you bring something in and then you release something out, so there's an even exchange.
The average house in the U.S. is about 2,400 square feet. You can fit 9 of Anita's houses inside that. Hers is just 248 square feet.
That's pretty palatial for a tiny house because I have 2 lofts.
And 12 windows, bamboo floors. But I pushed a little. There has to be something tough about tiny living.
When I think of challenges, there's funny little things like it's difficult to make a bed inside of a tiny house. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, everyone told me that. Hard to make the bed. There's also the issue of her taller guests having to watch their heads because of the curved ceiling. But Anita says she's hosted 6 guests comfortably in her tiny home. If you'd like to learn more and see more, the National Tiny House Jamboree is coming up this summer in Colorado Springs. It takes place Friday, August 5th, starts at 9 a.m. We'll put all that information along with all our stories this week on our website for you, thedenverchannel.com. I guess last year they thought they'd have a couple hundred people show up. I think like 10,000 people showed up. I mean, this is a huge event, and it draws people from all over the world, not just Colorado.
How long do you think you could last in a tiny house before you went stir crazy?
I really didn't think it would be that bad, especially if you like to be outside.
Yeah.
Right? You enjoy the great outdoors in Colorado. It's a great place to have a tiny house.
And I love how she
do
said
it.
It helps you keep the clutter down because you have to get rid of stuff and you
That's
don't have
right.
to make the bed. I found her solution.
But with our kids, I don't know.
Yeah,
Kids
that's
would be
true.
the trick.
Need a storage house. Thank you so much, Theresa.